All right, officially good morning and welcome to the Worcester Bowling Club, where we are going to bring you today the Boland Pro 10 finals. The format is 2-ball pairs, and score to adds up to 100 points. We used to play this as the Spectator Pro 10s, but we lost the sponsor, so we lost the competition, but a lot of districts kept it. Your commentator for today will not be Bresler. He is on his way from Hartbeespoort, and unfortunately he can't make it. But we've got a very worthy stand-in in Arietta Whiteman. We can't shut her up, so we can hopefully get her on the microphone as much as possible. So welcome Arietta, en baie dankie dat jy vir ons uithelp.
Baie dankie. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day, and let's see what the players is going to do for us. On rink number 1, we have Peter Mostert playing with his wife. I hope it's not divorce pairs, but it's Charmaine Mostert. And then we have Barcy Lowe and Garth Duncan. So at the moment, they're delivering. Garth is playing, I think. Let's see what we can do. So Garth Duncan, they're from LCE. And he is playing, like I said, with Barcy Lowe. So on the mat we have Charmaine Mostert, who plays a pretty good ball. I think, oh sorry, they're busy with the trials at the moment.
Okay. Alright, en dan jy kan
Moet ek hom dan skuif? Okay, so they're first busy with trials. I think they're going to have an up and down one. Pro 10 is a very quite interesting game. So actually the first 4 balls, that is the nearest to the jack, depends on the score. So that works normally out about 10 points. And like we said, there is 10 games that they're going to play, not games, sorry, 10 ends that they're going to play, which adds up together to 100 points. So the winner of the day will be all the scores together at the end. That will be, and let's see who's going to get through to that. So that's a bit later on. So I want actually to say thank you for Burnt In Promotion, Peter Ferns, who made this possible. For the yard, who's actually sponsored Paul Ferns with all the equipment, and then for the day, Personal Trust, who make everything available for us. We can see a bit later that what Personal Trust is doing for us at the moment and what they can do for you. So please give them a call that they can help you with that. Okay. Peter Mostert is on the mat, and I think they're still busy with their trials, so we can see how it actually is ending up at the moment. I think he's a bit short with that one, but he will be happy going forward.
Dan moet jy gaan syp, soos Bresler. Nee, dis reg man. Dan moet jy dopgel vat soos Bresler om woorde te kry. So.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, we all do that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Okay. So let's start with the day. Charmaine Mostert won the toss. So 'n bietjie om Afrikaans te sê, Charmaine Mostert het al verskriklik baie goed gewen. Sy is die Champion of Champs. En sy's weer in die finaal vir die Champion of Champs. En dan het sy ook al speel sy in die distrikte vir Boland. So Charmaine is soos hulle sal sê 'n ouke land in die rolbal gemeenskap. So sy gaan op die oomblik gaan sy nou aflewer. En kom ons kyk.
Tik net daai teks daarso.
Waar is dit?
Daarso.
Daar?
Okay. Nou net daai skool daar regmaak. Geef my die meisies. Ja. Dan kan ek dit sommer self. Net gou die spoormense opkry daar.
Ja.
Okay.
Hoe gaan hy die punte vir ons wys?
Vrek, ja, ons staan nou Mostert.
Pieter en Charmaine met 'n E agterna kry by die
O,
Mostert.
ja, sy is nog 'n fucking finetjie met
Okay, so the first end was played. Sirius got a 6 there, and LCE got 4 there. Peter Mostert came in with his last ball and he drew the shot.
Moet asseblief nie nou op my kamera gaan.
Yeah. I think Peter Mostert will be glad about that shot. I just want to say thank you for Personal Trust for making this day great for us, for entertaining you guys. There are 7 things about Personal Trust. They were established in 1980. Personal Trust is a very client-focused trust, investment management, business providing advice and personal financial solutions to their clients planning on already in their retirement years. So give them a call. Okay, and back to the game. Garth Duncan, I think, is about second shot. So, like I previously said, there are 5 points, 10 points in each game, in each end. So the first one next to the white will then, that person will get 4 points. The second one 3, third will get 2 points, and then the furthest one, that is the fourth, will be then 1 point. Barcelo is on the mat. He's playing for the veterans Boland. He's used to be the president of Boland. Between him and Garth, they won actually quite a lot of games together. They won the Boland trips, the two ball singles. They've won Pro 10. They won the gold, the silver, and the bronze. So we can actually look out for them for today. Peter Mostert also is playing for Interdistrict B on the B side, and he's the vice president for the Wes-Kaapse Polisiespan. Okay, and that was the second end.
Wat is julle skool? Hy is op die
So just to let you know, the points are at the moment 11-9, and that was on the second end. I think Barcy will be happy with that one. Peter Mostert is on the mat. And he's a bit through the head. At this stage, Garth and Barcy is lying the first and the second shot nearest to the jack. I think Charmaine is about the third shot, and it seems like Garth is quite happy with Barcy's shot. And Peter McNo didn't make any difference there. So if Barcy can draw in another one, they will pick up 10 points here. So yes, it looks like it. They so LCE, Barcy and Garth pick up a 10 there. So the point at Sirius got 11 and LCE's got 19. Seems like on the other rings everyone is enjoying themselves. It's quite a fast game, so they normally play this in under an hour, and it's only 2 balls, so each ball here counts, so you must be concentrating from the start to the end.
gesels.
Okay, so I think at the moment Charmaine Mostert, Mossy will be quite glad there. Charmaine might be lying the one nearest to the jack. Bossy is on the mat here.
Okay. Daar sien dit nie. Okay, sien jy, Basie is on the mat, maar jy sien dit nie.
Wel, ek hoor
Verstaan?
dit. Ja, ja.
Jy moet op daai ouetjie uitsaai. Hierdie is jou preview en jou wat wys. Daai is wat wys, hierdie is wat gaan wys.
Okay.
Okay. Maar hy wys, trek dit in en gee vir jou net daai een beeld.
Ja, ja.
Okay.
So op die oomblik soek Charmaine net nog 'n bal in die kop. En Pieter Mostert het dit sopas gedoen.
Dis goed. Nee, hardop net so dat jy dit onthou, net voor. Is dit gaaf, hè? Die klank.
Okay, so guys, I would just want to let you know, so the Pro 10 finals from Boland is in a lovely town, not big, but small, in Worcester, which is very popular for the wine industry, with all the vineyards and everyone next to us, like the Doerings, Robertson, Paul. Everyone is surrounded here with very nice wine from South Africa. Okay. Okay, we will let you know as soon as possible what the ends is. I think they're on the third end, if I'm correct, but we're just going to ask one of the...
Is
For
reg,
Peter?
want die Skoor is 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan kan jy net die skoor weer afhaal. As ek net die... As hy.
Nice.
En dan was hy. There you go.
Okay, so Peter Mostert just draw in the shot there. I think Peter would like another one in the head, because at this stage Barcy and Garth is also got a couple of balls in the head. And another one from Peter Mostert. So like I previously said, Pro 10 is quite an interesting game, and also you have to be very good focus here. So it seems like Sirius picked up a 7 there, and LCE a 3. Okay, so Sirius is... Okay, and that's a very good start for Charmaine. Charmaine is one of the ladies that has done so many things for lawn bowls. Even she is the president of Wandens. She's also on Boland. She has bronze in the Masters. She plays for Boland in the Districtor. She won the club Champs of Champs. So Charmaine is one of those persons that's really quite involved in the lawn bowls in Boland.
Charmaine is also very big on admin. She's a very big administrator, and I think she won the Western Cape Sports Administrator of the Year 2 years ago or
2 years
something.
ago.
So yeah, no, on and off the green she worked tirelessly for bowls. The two Mosterts do a lot, especially Charmaine as well. She does a lot of coaching. She does training of markers and of coaches, and she's very busy.
This year she was nominated for again for administrator.
Yeah.
She's getting quite a lot of money in from DCAS to help with the development of the young bowlers.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
she is absolutely a lovely lady when it comes to bowls.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I've known her for some time, and like you say, she's not only on the green as a superstar, she's off the green also doing more than her bit. So yeah, take nothing away from her.
Absolutely. Even if you look at the Ceres Club, how many things they actually run there and how many youngsters they're getting in. I think they also have like a competition where it's only the under 30s or under 35s that's
Yeah.
playing.
Okay. Didn't know the switch out. Yeah, now I also see that they've now a school program for when the school comes out, where they have a fun day that you can go to the bowls club and enjoy bowls there for cheap. And I saw the ad in the week somewhere, so yeah, beautiful.
I think she's been advertising that for now quite a while, to get to get a lot of more people involved
Yes.
in playing bowls. And it's one of the things that I admire of her, is what she's done for bowling
Yeah.
and also for the community.
Yeah, because if you help that, you know that Ceres Club is a big part of that community and
Absolutely.
is well supported.
So if I'm right, we've got about 12 people playing, 12 teams. Yeah.
That's one. Not too sure.
I think there is about 2 from Hermanus. Worcester's got a team in. Ceres got a team in. Robertson got one in. France Girls got one in. LCE. So it seems like 4 for Charmaine and 6 for
Ja.
Basie and for Garth.
En daai op na 30 toe, né?
Ja.
En daai na 30 toe.
Ja.
Tight game.
Absolutely. 50-50.
So Arietta, please tell some of our international viewers that doesn't know what Pro 10 is. What does it consist of?
So Pro 10 has got, you've got 2 players playing with 2 balls, and they're playing up to 10 points per end.
Yeah.
So at the end, the one that gets the highest points, the nearest to 100, is the winner of the game. But this time, they don't get points for winning. So all at the end of all the 6 rounds that they're going to play, then they will have a winner
Okay.
with the highest score. So those 2 are playing against each other. And from then, that will build the final to the bronze, to the silver and to the bronze.
Okay. Fantastic. Right. So it's basically scored out of 100.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. So as you can see, they're on the ends is at 6 at the moment. So they only have 4 left.
Yeah.
So it's quite a quick and fast game,
Yeah.
and quite a concentrating game. So
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
to because you only have 2 balls, and you want both balls to count.
Ja. True. Katvoetie wees dan nie. Ja, ek moet katvoet ook wees met kamera.
So please excuse me, I'm still getting used to all the new technology that I'm not used to at the moment. So thanks for Mr. Paul Ferns helping me out here.
No worries. No, we're helping each other. It's a win-win.
Absolutely. And I must say, it's a beautiful day for Worcester.
Yeah.
We can be so glad there's no wind that I can feel.
Ja.
It's a bit chilly though.
Okay. Ek sien dis nou daai wat ek weer nou vir jou gewys het actually. Nou kom ons gaan terug na daar. So. Ja, Glenn gaan nou die volgende kamera terug gaan hy die volg uit die ou. Ja, en dan wil ek net hê dat jy kyk wanneer om te terug te sit.
Okay.
Alraai.
So jy gaan nou vir my sê, né?
Nie so goed gedruk.
Dat ek nie eens een in die kaart nie.
Okay.
En
Wag. Okay, nou kan jy oorskakel.
ek was te vinnig. Ah,
Die
there
bal
we
is te
go.
kort, dis hoekom hy het nog nie by die kop uitgekom. Jy sien maar jy mis daai. En dan sê, okay, dan kan jy weer teruggaan.
Okay, so Peter Moster is on the mat.
Jy weet dis wat gaan by. So jy kan hier so lekker dop hou totdat hy daar wys, nê. Nee. En dan sien jy hier waar hy in kyk, nou switch want hy's af, ja. Daar's hy.
Ah, got it.
Sien nou kom hy mooi daar in die kop in. Sien jy? Want hy gaan van daar na daai kant en jy mis daai.
Mis daai wat inkom, ja.
Alright. Nou kan jy terug switch na die ander een. Ja.
Okay, so waar's hy low? One thing is quite interesting for me. It's each one's delivery that they have.
Okay, switch. So kom hier daar.
Ah, got it.
Moet nie terugskakel nie. Moet net kyk want partykeer as hy swart skerm is, want hy doen dit partykeer,
Wow, okay.
dan onmiddellik, wees nou net dat jy kan onmiddellik na die program toe gaan. Want hierdie is ook, ek kan daai afsit eintlik, want dan kan jy hierdie gebruik, maar dit jy moet al die ander goeders gebruik daar.
Ja, ek het nou al.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for that. Arieta, it's her first time commentating, and it's not only commentating, she also needs to do some manual switching of the channels. Not manual, but with our switches equipment. So we have to do that, but she hasn't done it before, so it will take a little bit of time. So just be patient. If you think it's not great, I think it's great. So, but just be a little bit patient. We'll be much better, but I don't think there's anything wrong currently.
One thing I can admit, I was a commentator about 10 years back.
Okay.
That I was on Supersport.
Okay.
So we had this thing for huisgenoot that you could have entered, and then you need to be the commentator on rugby.
Oh yeah, which Alma Smith won.
So
Was it that competition?
I can't remember. I think it must be but it's a couple of years back anyway. So I commentated, but for a joke.
Okay.
And then I got the plank.
Okay.
So they two guys won, if I remember quite good, and then they told me that day, so coming to pop in and watch TV and whatever, and all of a sudden it's me, and it was a laugh. It was a big laugh of the day. Okay, so let's get back to Mr. Duncan. I'm now. Ek's nou dalk 'n
Ek
bietjie.
het net te vroeg geskakel. Dan
Ja.
sien nou as jy daar. Onthou jy saai daai uit.
Ja, I see that.
Hierdie maak jy die mekaar.
Okay. So, at this moment it looks like quite a big hit.
Jy kan switch, want jy gaan nou op die mat wys. So nou wys jy op die mat. Dan kan jy hou daar op die pause. Nee, want hou op 'n bietjie dop. En dan wag tot die bal hier in die skerm kom, dan switch jy. Daar's hy.
Ah,
Dat sien dan kry jy daar uit. Jy moet vinnig jou oë switch
ek
sodat
sien
jy
hom,
nie
ek sien hom.
jy nie die mekaar hou. Dan kan jy weer. Onthou jy kan hier lekker op die ou pause. Se pause hou. Hè? Met elke ou te ander uitgesig uitdrukking.
absoluut. And it's quite interesting to watch them.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you're 100% out, do some camera work and then you'll see the emotions and all of that. It's quite nice.
It's absolutely stunning. So Charmaine is still lying the shot there. Oh, and what a lovely try. Peter Mostert on the mat. Seems it's just a bit too wide and a bit through the head. Okay, Mr. Duncan. Sorry, my correction, Bossy low. And he pushes ball in for shot. It's got 2, 3. Looks like it's 5 each, if I'm correct. I just want to make sure what the points are at the moment. I'll give you a heads up right now. So after 9 ends, Sirius is leading with 43 and LCE with 37. Please bear with me with some technical faults and
Okay.
just a bit too short. And Mossy is there on the green, on the mat, sorry for that. Oh, and a great effort. Boss is here. And And let's see, I think that's about the last ball. It's coming in beautifully. Yeah, that's spot on. So Peter Mostert has the last ball in his hand, so let's see if he can make a big difference. Oh, there it's coming in, and he's got the shot. What a great effort. And that might be the end. So Charmaine picked up 5 and Barcela 5, so it's even. I'm sorry for that. Let me see if I can get my technical people to help me out here. Okay, so sorry for that. My technical people was just out, and I'm trying to help out setting up the camera. Oh, and great effort there from Garth Duncan. So like I said, we want to thank Personal Trust for sponsoring the day, Bend in Promotions to doing all the work here, and the yard for sponsoring the equipment. Oh, and what a great try from Peter Mostert. Well done. Especially if somebody moves the jack and all of a sudden you use the line, you're not lying anymore, and you need the points. Okay. So at this stage, Peter just got one ball in the head, and if Bossy can take that out, they will pick up quite a lot of shots. So this end will be either make or break, like they said. And let's see. Oh, and he just missed that one. So that is game and the end of the 10 ends. And I will just get the points quickly and let you guys know. So just to let you guys know, Sirius won the game with 52 points, and LCE got 48. So thanks for everyone for watching. Thanks for Personal Trust and everyone, and we will be right back after this with the forfeit game for the day. My man sê die sign
Okay.
is 'n bietjie swak. Hi everyone, just to thank you for watching. We are live with Burnt End Promotions and Personal Trust who is sponsoring us. We've got a new camera that they're going to install at the moment, so we've got some technical problems, but bear with us. At the moment, while they are doing trial ends, I can read you some scores. So we've got Pam and Leon Beer at the moment, who is total points are 163. Then we've got Fenter from LCE, 127 points. From Hermanus, we've got Bruce Brand and Kiwi, which is 144 points. Then we've got Taylor and Jooste from Swannendam, which is 169 points. And we've got Johan du Plessis and Werner van Deventer from Robertson, 163 points. Peter Elkington and Evan Bancroft from Worcester, 134 points. Then in section 2, we have Johan Pinaar and Isabel Pinaar from Darling, 162 points. Basilau and Goff Duncan, 155. We have Dear Ruiz and S. Chambers from France Kroll, which end up with 129 points. We've got Hugo and Hugo and Harps from Hermanus with 151 points. Then Mark Brevis Challenor and Kali van der Merwe from Robertson. Their total is 155, and Pierre Mostert and Charmaine Mostert from Ceres, 148. So as you can see, quite a lot of these points are actually very close together. So there's quite a couple of them that still can go quite far. Like we said, we've got the Pro 10 is playing with 10 ends. And these 10 ends have one end is 10 points. So it all comes together to 100 points at the end of the day. And the sections with the most points will then go through to the final. And then that will make up for the gold, silver, and then bronze. But that will go in further later on today. So at the moment we have on screen, still doing trial ends, Mark Brevis Challenor and Kali van der Merwe playing against Isabel and Johan Pinaar from Darling. So both of these people are playing quite a lot of bowls. Mark is playing for 28 years, if I'm correct. Kali is playing for even longer. They've both won quite a lot in Boland. Mark is playing Boland 20 years inter-districts. He just won the All Cape, which is quite a big competition, and he's won it by playing skip. Then Kali is a veteran single champion, and he's been playing with Mark quite a long time. They are actually very good players, very good players, and they're playing against Isabel and Johan Pinaar. Johan is also playing about 16 years of lawn bowls. His wife is still like a novice. She's not playing much, but she's helping her husband with the Pro 10, which is quite good. Not divorce based though. And even Johan won the Weskel Single Championship this year, and I think Isabel is the club champ for 2022 this year, if I'm correct. So at the moment, bear with me where the cameras is going. I just want to say in the meantime, thank you for Personal Trust, who is sponsoring this event. Personal Trust is giving us personal service and very trusted relationships. They've got holistic financial planning, investment performance, risk, ease of administration, and investment behavior and discipline. You can really support them by phoning their head office or go onto their website. There's quite a lot of things that we can know about Personal Trust that you need to know. They are established in 1980. The offices is they've got offices in Rondebosch and Noordhoek, Somerset West, Knysna, George, and they in the UK, and we can know quite a lot about them. If I can get my camera right, I can see a bit more though. They specialize in retirement. They've got unit trust funds that they can offer you guys. So choose Personal Trust. It's their own managed. They 40-year track record. They offer and support clients through our social wellness initiative. So let's see if we can go back to our cameras. But please guys, just bear in mind, we are still working on some technical issues. Paul Fern's got a new
It's not going to work now. So.
Equipment that they wanted to install, but it seems like we're still having problems with that. So we have 12 teams playing at the moment for the Pro 10. You guys that don't know the Pro 10, it is quite, in my mind, a hectic game because you need to concentrate each and every bowl. You've got 2 bowls and you want them to make it count. So the one nearest to the jack gets 4 points. The second one get 3 points. Third one get 2 points, and the fourth bowl get 1 point. So that all comes together for each end 10 points, which make up 10 ends, 100 points. So the winner of the day will be then playing out by the people with the most points. Then we'll go into the finale from section 1, then with section 2. And section 1 we have Pam Beer from LCE. We have Fentel from LCE. In Hermanus we have Bruce Brand and Kiwi, and Taylor and Uester from Swellendam playing against Du Plessis, Van Deventer from Robertson, Elkington and Bancroft from Worcester. The second section we have Pinard from Darling playing against Barcy Lowe and Goff Duncan from LCE. And then Dia Roos and S. Chambers from France Crawl. Also Kay Hugo and L. Herbs from Hermanus. Mark Bevis Chalinor and Kelly van der Merwe from Robertson. And P. Mostert and C. Mostert from Ceres. So it's actually, they're very good teams here that's playing today. So on the first end, we have so on the first end we have Mark and Cully picking up a 9 points against Isabel and her husband Johan Pinar. So at the moment, they're playing in the second end. Mark and Cully from Robertson picked up a 9 points, and Johan and Isabel from Darling picked up 1. While we're still busy setting up all the cameras, please bear with us, but we want to thank Personal Trust again for today. Burnt In Promotions that went out quite a bit for helping here today in this beautiful West Worcester. We're having absolutely lovely weather here. Normally the wind blows like crazy, and today we have none whatsoever. Hy gaan werk, maar jy's bietjie voor die kameras, maar Okay, so on the second end, Robertson is leading by 14, Darling by 5. They just picked up 5 each on each side. For Margaret it was 5, for Isabel and her husband Johan also 5. Okay, and what a great effort by Isabel. Oh, and Kali is just shot drawn. Mark and Kali is quite legends around here in Worcester and Wynland, as they won normally about each second trophy here. But Isabel and Johan are trying their best. Just a bit short though. Johan is trying his best here. Oh, what a great effort. And Mark is trying his best here. And what a bowler. So that's 6-4. So Mark and Kali picked up a 6. And Johan a 4 on the third end. Oh, what a great effort and great start. Always nice to get the edge off if you know your partner is as nearest to the jack as can be, especially for the skips. Isabel's coming in here with a great effort and a toucher. Kali is trying hard here. Like with the protein, if the more bowls you get into the head, it's not always be great to have the your first ball next to the jack. Well, you get 4 points for that. But the more balls you and your partner can have into a head, that brings out quite a lot of points. So that's always nice to have, helping out your partner and getting as more points next to the jack as possible. Because if you only have one ball and that ball's been taken out, then you don't get as many points, and each point here counts to a greater end at the end of the day. So Mark is on the mat here. Oh, sorry for that camera. Here you can see all the rest of the people playing as hard as everyone. It's quite difficult in the afternoon direction to get your camera next now when you can see exactly what's going on in the head. Oh, and what a great effort from Mark. Okay, it seems like
Okay, we'll eens kyk bietjie na die pad uit. Dat is nou dit saai.
so. On the fourth end, we have Robertson with 29, leading against Darling 11. Mark and Cully just picked up a 9, Darling a 1. I just want to say welcome to everyone visiting us today in this lovely piece of country in Worcester in the Western Cape, with all the vineyards all together next to us. There is some lovely wine. There I lost my words. Lovely vineyards all around us, the Doerings. We've got Robertson with a lot of vineyards, and even Paul and Stellenbosch, which is very near to us. And sometimes I want to say, excuse for my English. I think I spoke that very deliciously, but I'll try my best. Worcester is quite a community with Afrikaans people.
Waar is hy kabelpoot en dinge vir jou gegee?
Dis ons hy.
Jy moet weer hierdie kant se pad vind. So. Dit is my krag. Alrighty. Okay.
Excuse for the umbrellas. Okay, so as you can see the head there, Cully is lying quite next to the jack. At this stage I can't see if Isabel or Cully is leading with the second shot. Mark is just coming in with just a bit, I think about a meter or so further ahead. Oh, and Johan is trying with a great effort there, and he's lined the shot. He's got it. At least he have second shot there. The more balls in the head, the better for everyone. Okay, and there's Barsi coming in. Oh, sorry, not Barsi. There's Johan coming in. And just a bit through the head. Okay. And then Mark and Cully is picking up a 6. Against Darling, which is a 4.
Jy nog geraai daar met die admin en alles, Aretha?
100%. So at the moment, as you can see, Darling has got 15, Robertson 35, and they're on the 5th end. Okay, so even like I said previously, so even if the nearest one to the jack was Darling, they still picked up 4 points against Markele with 6 points. So the more balls in the head, the more points you get between you and your partner. So I would say great effort from Isabel, but just about a meter through the head. And there's Cully delivering. And what a great effort. Oh, and Isabel is trying her best here. Well done. They're actually quite fast on the mat here. So Cully is quite a legend around here. And Mark. Cully is the SA veteran single championship. He won that this year.
Dit was laas jaar.
Was it last year?
Dit was al 'n jaar, die Nationals was nou weer gewees. Hy het nie nou. Laas jaar.
It's last year gewen. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of that. Like Paul Fern said, he won that last year, not this year. Can't believe everything is going so fast. We're already in junior. Okay. Oh, and what a great ball from Mark. Just slightly through the head. Seems like I'm getting the heck of this. Yeah, Mark is coming. Ah, what a great ball.
Ja, uit toe. Uit toe. Twee vermaak.
And like Paul Finn said, 8-2, but Cully had a misunderstanding with that one. 17. So at the moment, on the 6th inch, Robertson is leading 43, Darling 17 points on the 6th inch. Thank you everyone for listening and making this day absolutely fantastic. Just watching, playing bowls, having the time to do it, and just relaxing. Thank you for Personal Trust for making this day possible, who is sponsoring us. There's 7 things that you should know about Personal Trust, with something about them, that they are retirement specialists. They're not just any number, where their offices is, their service and what they brings us, the United Trust funds from them, and then another 4 other reasons why you choose them. They are owner management, they've got a 40-year track record, they offer and support clients throughout their social wellness initiative.
Kyk, saai ons uit hier so uit. is nog geraai.
Okay, so at the moment you can see Darling's got 18, Robertson 52 on the 7th end. Like I previously said, this is quite a fast game. You need to concentrate each and every single one. Every ball counts here. Okay, and what a great effort from Cully. Isabel's already on the mat. So what's so interesting about the Pro 10 is, as you can see, there's already 4 balls lying. The darkest green belongs to Isabel Pinar, so she would pick up a 4 here, and then Cully, who looks like he might lying second and third at the moment, like I said, he will pick up then a 3 and a 4. So the most points in the head will then make the total of 10 points. Marcus just a bit through the head. And that is a lovely heat to see. These two teams are quite fast on the mat, and I think that it might be shot drawn.
7-3.
Okay, so the Pinars picked up a 7 here, and Cully and Mark a 3. So on the 8 end, we have Darling 25, Robertson 55 points. 2 ends to go. What a great start there from Isabel. She is not a provincial player or any of that. She mostly plays for a club. And she's joining her husband here playing the Pro 10. If it were me and my husband, we probably would have played divorce pairs, but not not really. That's quite a joke. Here's Cully. Ek probeer What a great effort there from Johan. Just went right through, picking up the jack, and that will give him 3 balls in the head. Great effort from Mark there. And well done to Johan. That is quite a big hit for them, especially for the pinards. Mark is trying everything here, but he's just that bit. So at the moment they already got 7 points. They're just measuring for the third. And that will actually tell you who is lying the 4th one.
Full house. 4, 10.
So that means
9-1. Sorry, 9-1.
So that means Darling just picked up a 9. What a great effort, and Robertson picking up a 1 on the 9th end.
Die 10de kop nou, né?
Sê die 9de. Ek die 9de.
Of 8 of 10.
Kom ek gaan kyk. So Colleen and Mark and Johan and Isabel is playing the last end, the 10th end. Darling 34 and Robertson leading by 56 points. Might just be quite a good measure on the first and second shot. Oh. Johan is just way bit through the head.
Moeilik met hierdie ouens.
I think it's quite through the head. Mark's just got his last ball. And that might be
So
shot drawn or a good measurement. So it seems like Cully's has got the 4 points there.
and final score? Seven. 63, 37.
63. 63. 37. End points here, Darling 37 and Robertson 63 points on the last end. Thank you for watching. Thanks for Burnt End Promotion, the Yard, and Personal Trust that's sponsoring the day. Thanks for everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in a couple of moments.
Gaat hy.
Stop, ek dink nou op daai paal raak. Ek doen daai klank op my skerm. My menie op jou kop. Regsbo is daar 'n pyltjie aan. Jou regs onder.
Okay, welcome back everyone. This is the last round of the Boland Pro 10 finals for the Boland. At the moment they're busy with trialings. I just want to thank Boland Promotions for being here. That bring everything this to life. The Yard, who is sponsoring all the equipment, and then again Personal Trust, who is sponsoring this event. Thank you for them. Please bear them in mind when you're thinking about any retirement funds or any investments. Make use of them, give them a call. So we have Hermanus playing against Langebaan, LCE. In the Hermanus team we have Laurie Kiwi playing with Alec Bruce Brand, and then husband and wife we have Mariki Venter and Floris Venter playing in the LCE team. So like I said, Personal Trust plays quite a big part in our lives. They give very good personal advice and building very trusted relationship. They are holistic financial planning, investment performance risk. They looking after to make sure of your ease of administration, and they've got very good investment behavior and discipline. Please give them a call on 021 689 8975, or you can visit them on their website. Okay.
No, there's no sound.
Well,
Don't worry, don't let them talk stories.
well, they are busy sorting everything out and
Okay, we're good to go.
see all the lines for the trialings. Please enjoy today. We are in a beautiful town called Worcester. We are in the middle of all the vineyards, all the wines. I must admit that the temperature can be sometimes very hectic. Either the wind is blowing you off the green, but luckily not today. Sun is shining. We've got no snowing anything on the mountains, which is always beautiful around here. So enjoy with us today. Okay, welcome back. Like we said, we're on the 5th round. I will tell you in a couple of minutes what the scores is looking like. On this rink we have Laurie Kiwi from she used to play with Vipia. She's now a Boland Veterans Inter-District Bowler. She's playing about 7 years of bowls. Her partner is Alec Bruce Brand, who's won the Alyala tournament in Hermanus.
9-1 to Hermanus. Score.
9-1
For Hermanus.
for Hermanus. Okay, thank you very much. That's on round end. Round 1 for 9-1 for Hermanus. 1 for Longebaan, LCE. There we go. They're playing against Mariki Venter and Floris Venter from LCE. Well, these two are just absolutely tap-in players. Next on the rink to them, we've got Pam Beer and Leon, her husband, playing against Peter Elkington and Evan Bancroft. Johan Duplessis is just before Mariki. Okay, there's Laurie busy with her delivery.
Laurie is ook 'n Springbok hokkiespeler.
Netball.
Netball.
So Laurie, I can actually tell you something about Laurie Kiwi. She used to play netball. Netball in English, hopefully I'm right. And they've won silver in the South African netball in 1995. So Laurie is actually a very good athlete. At this stage, I don't want to make a joke, but it looks like a coronavirus and everyone is quite like a meter apart from each other. So Alec Bruce Brand. And Laurie is quite happy with that one. That's quite a bit through though. And that's a shot drawn. At the moment I can update the scores for you. We've got Pam Beer from LCE. They at 215 at the moment. Then we have Fentel from LCE, which is 165 at the moment. We have Bruce Brand and Al Kiwi, which is 167. Then we have Taylor and Uester from Swellendam, which is lying on a top of the rank at the moment in their section with 231. We have Johan du Plessis and Werner van Deventer from Robertson, which is 211, and then Peter Elkington and Eamon Bancroft on 202. Then section 2 we have Johan Pinaar and Isabel from Darling, 199. We have Barcy Lowe and Garth Duncan from LCE, 202. Ruiz and Chamber from France Corral, they have 183. Hugo and Herbst from Manus, which is 204. Mark Chelenor, Brevis Chelenor and Callie van der Merwe, 218. And the Mostelts, Peter and Charmaine Mostelt, on 194. Okay, let's go back to our bowls. We are probably on number N2. And what a beautiful shot drawn there. Just a bit, just taking that jack a bit on the edge, going a bit wide there. There we can see a bit more closer to the jack. Laurie just edged that one. So Almanis is leading 12-8 against Langebaan or LCE with the second end. They're playing the third end at the moment. Okay, so Laurie wants Alec just to go a bit through the head. There's still space there. Okay, so the scores is Hermanus 16, Langebaan 14 on the third end. So Laurie is quite a good athlete. She's played a lot of netball in her life. She's won silver in the SA South African netball. Sorry for switching here. I just want to see if I can get all the angles right.
Johanna, om hierdie mense te pip, moet hulle 71-29 wen.
Liewe ouers. Okay, we're adjusting just the cameras there. Mariki's husband, Floris, is on the mat. I wonder if Mr. Johan du Plessis likes to talk to the camera or to his opponent. Or what is bothering them at the moment. Let's see there. There we go. So there we've got Mr. Alex. That is Laurie's partner. And that's a good effort from him. She'll be happy with that. Just quite a bit through the head, about a meter or nearly 2, if I can say from this side. We are so privileged playing bowls. Just getting out a bit. Seems like they're measuring for the fourth point. Third one. Okay. Thank you, Paul, for helping me there. Okay, so Hermanus picked up a 9 and LCE a 1. Thank you, Doug Garlitz, who is watching at the moment. Please inspire everyone else helping us and helping to watch, and thank you for Burned In Promotions, the Yard and Personal Trust. So I just want to say thank you for Doug Carlitz, who is watching. He is the world represented for Namibia and the bowls team. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate that. And thanks for everyone being a part of here today. The yard for sponsoring for all the equipment, Bend in promotion was going a far end, just making everything possible. Just putting it out there for all these players that can play and also that can actually see what they're making, if they make a fault. You know, it's sometimes nice to watch and see what do you do wrong when you play bowls. It can be something in your delivery, something how you stand. There's so many things that can go wrong. People just think, you know, it's an old man sport. It's really not. It keeps you a lot fit. You're working certain kind of muscles. So as you can see, this is the Hermanus leading with 25, Langebaan 15 on the fourth end. Oh, and what a great effort from Floris. So that's number one.
Sure.
So this game is quite interesting because every single bowl, or the fourth nearest bowls to the jack, is making a big difference in the points that you can get. So you need 10 points per head. And then the scores at the end of the day counts to 100 after a game, after 10 ends.
Langsom is dit 33, 17 na 50. Na 5 ouers.
For wie?
Vir Johanna.
Playing
16 op.
Playing against?
Dis vir die top of the log daar. Daai game.
Oh my word.
Dis 231 en 211.
231 and 211.
Ja, ja.
So I just want to mention the rink just next to LCE and Hermanus is Johan du Plessis playing with Werner van Deventer against Swellendam. So like I previously said, Johan du Plessis and Van der Merwe have 211 and Swellendam have 241. So now playing against each other, they need certain kind of points to go through on their section. I'll give you now the heads up on that one. Okay, Laurie is happy with that. Ek kan nie die bal sien aan die ander kant nie.
Ek gaan nou die speler volg.
Okay, sê wanneer.
Ja, hy's reg.
Okay, sorry for that technical problem. There we go. What a great effort from a Ricky.
Die staan in die kop en dit help.
Okay, great effort from Laurie. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out the way you planned it. So at this moment we have 12 teams playing for the Pro 10 finals for Boland. Just the easy delivery from Laurie. Such a good player. Wat was die eerste woord?
Wales.
Thank you for Mike Watts, who is watching from all the way from Wales. We do appreciate each and every one. I just want to say I'm not the best representative, not representative. I'm looking for my words now. Commentator, but I'm trying my best here. So I've always got a bit of a laugh in me, but it's my first time, and thank you for watching. And bear with me, trying to get through all these controls here before me.
Vir die eerste keer het ek die perfekte setup vir die voet. En ek
Okay, thank you everyone for listening. I will get the scores quite back to you. Oh my word, that one's a bit short. It's absolutely such a beautiful day here in Worcester. No wind, no nothing. We normally get wind blowing a couple of kilometers per hour, which is going crazy sometimes. But what a lovely winter's day. And what a great start. Oh, and well done from Laurie. Just drawing the shot there. And Marika is just way through the head. Oh, what a great effort from Laurie. Okay. Thank you for Sean Thomas. He's our national champion who is also watching. And thank you for Personal Trust, like I said. Just want to give you an update again. Helmanus 42, Langebaan 28. They're on their 7th end. Bear in mind with me, my name is Arietta Whiteman. I'm your commentator for the day. It's my first time, so I'm got a lot of gadgetry around me, trying to do everything at once. They normally said a woman can do that, but I don't know when it comes to technology if that's possible, but I'm trying my best, so bear in mind, or bear with me. And I spoke my English sometimes very deliciously. Oh, and a great effort there from Alec from Admonis. Sorry, Floris from LCE. Alec is on the mat now. Here we've got Floris on the mat. Oh, and he's trying his best there to knock that one out. Nee, nog nie. Uit. Okay, so that's 5 for each team. Admon is leading by 47. And LCE 33 on the 18th.
Somebody on me.
Oh, some action from Mr. Van Deventer here as well on the camera. But what a great effort from Laurie. Okay, dat was hy.
Die bal hier van agter.
Well, okay, cool. And that's what we call two pearlers. Flamlori from Admonis. Oh, good weight control there. I was just watching Next Door with Johan Duplessis against who were lying actually at the top of the lock at the moment. That was Taylor and Uester, which was start with the beginning with 231. They now on points 268, and Johan and Warren van Deventer who were lying on 211, and they ended up with 274 points. So it seems like at the moment, depends on all the others, they are first in their sections. We will see what's later is going to happen after all the points are in. Is hulle nou op die 10de kop? So Hermanus is leading 55 and Langebaan 55 on the 10th end, so it's the last round. So I just want to say thank you for Burnt In Promotion, Paul Ferns, who's doing absolutely everything coming out here. You know, the petrol price at the moment is quite sky high, and he's doing absolutely great coming here. Personal Trust, we're sponsoring him, the yard for all the equipment. If it wasn't for all of them, then we couldn't excite you with some lawn bowls. I actually used to play golf, and the last couple of years I'm playing bowls, which I actually quite enjoy. It just ease your mind, it just relax you in some ways that you sometimes can't think, especially if you have a busy day at the office and you can just come out here having a nice scenery and watching beautiful bowls, playing and enjoy a great game, having fun, socialize, so many things. So people who think it's just for the old person sports, which is absolutely not. I can actually show you on my body which part is sometimes hurting the most, but let's leave that out. So Pro 10 is always quite an interesting game. I love to play it. Marsman and I just lost 1 point by entering, but going forward to the Wynland playoffs. And here we've got Alec on the mat. Needs to play his last 2 balls on this fifth game. And what a way to end. That is a shot drawn. Flourish is just that slightly heavy, beautiful line. And another one. Also might be counting it for the head. And there comes, oh, that's just unlucky. Just pushing that one through the head. And there's, we're just waiting here for the points. 6-4.
6-4.
For Hermanus.
Hermanus. So Hermanus is picking up a 6 there.
51-69. Also, no, you get post mark.
Nee, ga daar, vind ik niet.
While Arietta is back, while Arietta is gone, just a quick one. We will be changing. We'll be logging off now, and we'll be back with you with the semi-finals. We're just not sure who's going to be playing where, so we just want to do all of that settings and make sure that's fine, and then we'll be back with you. But yeah, follow us on Facebook and check us on Facebook page, Burnt End Promotions, or on the YouTube page, the Burnt End channel.
Thank you, Pelfans, for letting me commentating for you for today.
It's brilliant. Thank you very much. It's
And-
highly appreciated.
And thank you for personal trust, and we speak to you a bit later.
Gaan we net op, okay?